The Road to the CFR is presented by the Edmonton Destination Marketing Hotels, Northlands, the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association, and iLink Media Group in partnership with Travel Alberta. Right now, we're getting ready for a little bull riding, and it's Frontier Western Shop who are going to bring us rodeo's the toughest event and the most dangerous, perhaps 8 seconds in sport. And look who's at top.
He never
the leaderboard.
quits. He never quits.
It's ridiculous. Scott Schiffner, $40,000. He has just been sensational. He, of course, is our defending champion. He is the reigning Cowboy of the Year. Right behind him, Devon Mezei, and don't be counting that guy out because he has been very, very good. Tyler Thompson, Tanner Girlet, and Dakota Buttar. But you know who is not on that board that I think we have to watch is Tanner Byrne, the long, tall redhead from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, because he, too, is 3 for 3, as is Devon Mezei. So it's going to be very, very interesting as we get ready for the bull riding today.
That's right. Devon Mezei has a 9-point advantage in the aggregate on the ranked number of bulls already, that being 3. Tanner Byrne is a little bit behind, but it's whoever has the best bull they can get along with today. That's where we end up in today's round of bull riding.
You know, in today's bull riding, you don't really think that anybody's going to go 6 for 6, but it's possible. We got a couple of guys that are 3 for 3, and they're riding so very, very well. I said at the outset that Devon Mezei just might be on his game, and this guy is never on his game. CrashCooper.com. I thought the most talented member of the Cooper family I've ever seen was out there earlier today, Little Jinx. Oh, man.
He's getting ready for it.
Yeah.
What a great entertainer.
He really is. He really is. And look at this. Talk about high jinx. That's what you talk about when you talk Crash Cooper. All right, well, we're getting ready to ride some bulls right now, and boy, it has been very, very tough for Bo Brooks. Bo Brooks is battled with that injured wrist on his riding hand. We got 2 or 3 guys that, I'll tell you what, the hands and the wrists are, of course, take that terrible pounding in this event, and people like Cody Snyder, of course, forced to retire because of that injury to his hand, his riding hand, after a number of years of great, great rides in a world championship. And right now, he's staying with the injured hand. He told me he might change hands, but he's not so far. He says, I'm going to try to stay with it, see if I can get through another performance with my right hand. That's the riding hand for this Cowboy, Bo Brooks.
He had a very tough bull last night to put a lot of pressure on that hand and probably strained it a little bit more. Today, same type of story. This one comes from the Girletses. This is a bull called Crackback Jack. This was a futurity champion bucking bull, and this bull has grown up. This is a lot of bull right here. This bull is very, very strong. Bo Brooks has got his hands full here today, but we'd love to see this Cowboy strike for a little Canadian Finals money right here. Cowboy will get up on that bull rope. It's the right hand down inside that rope, and that just happens to be the way that this bull is going to turn out into the arena. But this bull is very athletic for his size. This bull will step out of there about 1 jump and then come around. There's the jump now. Come around right here. There's the strain on that hand. Did you see the jerk he took that time, Dave?
Well, right, yeah, and that very first move, and that's such a tough move. That bull's going to turn out of there, throw that power at you right off the bat, and you've just got to be squarely in the middle and really on top of your game and be able to shift that upper body and kind of shuffle back into shape, and he just wasn't able to do that, and boy, it's just been a very tough Canadian Finals for a very good bull rider, Bo Brooks. No score today.
He took the torque on that arm one more time. Down inside, we've got a smaller bull today, a smaller bull than he had last night. This is Tai Patton from Buck Lake, his second qualification for the Canadian Finals rodeo. We always talk about this guy being an all-around cowboy and a cowboy in and out of the arena. He's very good on the back of a horse, and today he needs to be good on this bull. We haven't seen this bull yet at the Canadian Finals rodeo. This one comes from the Franklin Rodeo Company. This is a bull called Smoothie. And amongst all these bulls that have menacing names, here comes Smoothie.
I know. Yeah. His brother's name is Fluffy. I'll tell you right now, you watch Tai Patton getting ready on Smoothie, though. This could be very, very good right here. Anytime you take the Franklin family and the Armstrong family and they bring you these bulls, and right off the bat. Now, we're going to look to our officials to get an assessment right there because that really didn't work out. Now, I would think that this could result in a reride, but we'll await that decision from our officials because, of course, they're right there. They're watching to see that everything is copacetic when you're coming out. It wasn't in this case, and as you can see right there, that bull just kind of fired him in there. And and he got some help from Tanner Girlet's getting off and safely out of there at the end of, a very short-lived ride. But I think we may see Tai Patton coming back.
I think so. We're pretty happy about that Cowboy being okay and getting out of that as good as he did. I think we're looking at Garrett Green down there. Yes, sir. Garrett is from Meeting Creek in a bull called Get Over It from the Outlaw Buckers. Third time to the Canadian Finals rodeo for the Bulls. Second time for the Cowboy. We're out and going around. Garrett's incoming.
Man.
Wow. Oh, boy. These Cowboys take a punishment. My hat is off to them every time they come into the arena. The crowd stands up and gives these Cowboys a round of applause as they need it. Boy, tough day for Garrett. And there's another one coming tonight, Dave. This is a relentless rodeo.
Well, Zane Lambert's getting ready, coming off, of course, that great Canadian PBR championship for him. And here he is at his very first Canadian Finals rodeo. And last night, of course, we were watching him ride Whiskey Jack, the bull that he rode to 92 points at our Road to the CFR stop in Medicine Hat. The rematch was here last night, and doggone it if the bull didn't get him. And everybody thought about 5-6 seconds he was going to be okay, but doggone, that great bull did put him on the ground, last year's bull of the year. Today, Zane is getting ready on a bull called Man in Black. This is a Calgary Stampede bull. Threw off Scott Schiffner in our opening round and did it with authority. So we've got to watch right here what's going to happen with Zane Lambert. He really, really needs this bull. And this bull may spin away from his hand just to add to that degree of difficulty. Let's see. They don't very often get by the first two jumps on this bull. If you do, then things can go right, but it's tough. And he did. However, he's in trouble in so doing. Kind of got out of shape, and it's not going to work here for Zane Lambert. He bucks down prior to the 8-second klaxon, no score for the Manitoba man.
Zane is a proponent of the Brazilian-style bull rope, and I thought that might help him today. That's pulled in the exact opposite manner of our North American-style bull rope, and I thought that might have aided him on the back of that bull today. That's certainly not what he wanted today, but tonight we'll bring him back another one. It'll be a whole new day, another $11,500 waiting for him. Here comes the redhead right here.
Well, he's one of our guys we talked about, 3 for 3. And you know, when you come from that great family, the Byrne family of bullfighters and bull riders, the long, tall redhead from Prince Albert has just been riding so well. He's got the bull called Liar Liar from Outlaw Buckers. So, 3 for 3. Can he go 4 for 4? Because if he does, puts a whole lot of pressure on a whole lot of other guys.
You know, I think he can. He is relaxed. Anytime you see him, he's just having a great time here. Nothing's bothering him.
Now, we talked about, I'm sorry, Doug, we talked about guys with multi-talent, and he's another one of those singers, and you can catch him on YouTube doing a little picking and singing, and ooh, this bull is showing no respect whatsoever for Tanner.
That's his cousin that just jumped up on the buck chute right there, Scott. Scott was making sure he's all right. Let's move. Let's change the order up a bit. I think we might do that. Let's see. Give that bull a minute to relax. Give Tanner a minute to reset his bull rope. That would have scared the dickens out of me. I think he might have ripped his shaps right there. Let's make sure we got everything put back together.
Well, Jordan Hansen is the young cowboy who came in here, and you know, he was a guy that we had been waiting for the last 2 or 3 years to kind of get over that hump and take it to the next level. 2013 was the year that he did that. And here he is at his first Canadian Finals rodeo. Jordan Hansen has the bull called Pawn Star from the Calgary Stampede. Now, Jordan had a 3-4 split back in round number 2, so he's a little over 4,000 right now is where he's sitting. Hasn't really improved his placing so far on our leaderboard as it stood on opening day versus today. So let's see what he's able to do right now.
I think this is the one that's going to turn his luck around. This is the bull he's been looking for. This bull is very, very quick, and Jordan always does well on the quick bulls. He's a cowboy with great reaction time, and we'll watch for that outside foot. This bull is a very quick spinner. If you can charge this bull throughout the ride, take the battle to the bull, you can ride him. If you don't, if you sit back, if you get a little bit complacent, this bull will get you in trouble in a hurry. Step on out of there away from the cowboy's hand. Now, this is where we need to hurry.
Oh man. You know, and in bull riding parlance, they talk about getting around the corner, and he just wasn't able to get around the corner. And you can see he's darn upset with himself right there. You never get mad at the bull, and you don't look at the bull as the adversary. You look at him as the partner, the guy who's going to help you win the money. And today it just didn't work out for him. Didn't get around that corner as we talk about. You need to get around that first jump and a half or so, and then you can kind of get yourself squarely in the middle and carry on. It didn't work today for him.
Chad Besplug has just stepped up off his bull for a moment or two. He's our scheduled next cowboy as he's looking down at the bull, making sure that we've got the arena clear. Oh, back to Tanner Byrne. Let's move back on over there. He's rubbing that dry rosin on that bull rope right now. Dave, did you ever ride bulls?
About twice, and it scared the heck out of me, and that was enough of that nonsense. But well, that's what he's doing, of course. He's got the rosin on there. You warm it up, you get your hand into that handhold of that flat braided rope. The tail is passed around the girth of the bull. We'll see if we can get a good look at it here. Into the palm of the hand. Now, first of all, of course, he's going to get that handhold right there. Okay, there it is. Now, he'll insert that glove right like that. Now, he's got some help over on the other side. Going to pull it tight, pass it into the palm of the hand. Now, everything happens when the bull rider wants it to. He's saying to the guy right now, pull, pull, get it up tight. Okay, right now. I'll take it now. Around behind the wrist. Into that palm, now around behind the wrist and into the palm one more time. Then you slide up, you get as close to that bull rope as you can. You nod your head and the action starts. All right, Tanner Byrne just about ready. Now we've talked about the fact that he's 3 for 3. Can he go 4 for 4? Doug, you said he would. I'm gonna go with you on this one. All right, watch this bull.
He's loose and cool. There's no problem here. That bull reared on him a little bit in there. That might have made him mad. Let's get back and let's do it right. Watch that free arm. I think he's got him spotted. I think we're going to do it. Hang on, Tanner, hang on. Did he make it?
I don't know. It was very, very close, but you notice, he's happy about it, and you'll notice that he's riding without shafts because as you detected when that bull reared earlier, tore the shafts right off and kind of tore him up a little bit. So he was riding without shafts out there, and he did make it the required 8. So he's 4 for 4. He's 4 for 4, and our first man to ride today. This guy is starting to take a bead on that Canadian Championship. 75 1/4, not a whole lot of points, but enough. Enough to keep him very much in the hunt right now.
Any kind of a qualified ride today, they will all take that. Any ride that you can walk away from is a very successful bull ride. Ah, here we go. You know this fella, Dave.
Well, Chad Besplug, of course, my neighbor down there and a former Canadian champion and a $100,000 winner at the Calgary Stampede. And Chad's getting ready right now. I love watching this guy ride. Now, he started to put it together last night. He bucked off his first one, picked it up a little bit, didn't place in round 2, but did ride his bull. Last night, he placed 1 second with an 87-point ride. That's what we expect from Chad Besplug, and I expect more of that today. But this bull is tough. This is Finkel's dog from the Girlet's firm. Man alive. That bull right there might be one of my favorites. Probably not one of Chad's favorites right now, and you can see he's hurting a little bit. I don't like the way he came down and the way he's kind of favoring things. This Norm Little kind of helping him over along the fence right there. Our Alberta Premium man, and of course our sport medicine team are there talking to him as well. Boy, oh boy, didn't like that one little bit as Chad came down off of Finkel's dog. That is just such a great bull from the Girlet's firm. Both bullfighters over to say, come on, buddy, we want you back here tonight. No score for Chad.
That bull is a scary dude right there. From Kindersley, Saskatchewan, we look at Dakota Buttar right now, and a bull from the Calgary Stampede called Genghis Khan. This is a great bull. We've seen cowboys ride this bull into the 90s. Now, Dakota knows all about this bull. He's watched endless hours of video on this bull. If there's anything you can say about Dakota Buttar is that he does his homework. This kid comes on in here very well prepared. We bucked him down last night. My guess is we don't do it today. Watch this come around. He'll get him spotted. Look at this. Keep going. I think we might be looking at a leaderboard change. Hang on, partner. Oh, boy, good deal.
Well, you know what's really good about that deal is this guy's hurting some. I watched him walk out of here the other night, and he could barely get out of the Rexall place. He was hurting, but he's bounced back with a vengeance, and that was just a heck of a bull ride right there. That was not easy by any means on Genghis Khan, the Calgary bull, and he hung in there, got it done. Let's give him some money.
Well, he took a bit of a slamming at the end of that. He didn't need that. Let's see, was it worth it? 87.75.
Woo! I mean, that's nice. That is nice. Go to the head of the class, Dakota Buttar.
And you know, he's not that far out of it. He was 5th to the Canadian standings coming into this round of rodeo.
Oh, that could change a whole lot of things because we bucked off a lot of guys today. Tanner Girlet of Serial was our season leader. This is interesting. He's 0 for 3 so far. And what kind of a bull has he got? Well, he's got a Girlet's bull that's been to the PBR World Finals in Las Vegas. First Nation Sensation is just that. The name says it all. This is a sensational bull. And right now, I'll tell you, Neil Diamond's greatest fan needs to turn it around on Saturday afternoon and don't bet against him. Come on, Tanner. Attaboy. He's there right now on the First Nation sensation. Tanner Girlet gets it done. That was nice to see. That was nice to see. He was so disappointed with his performance through the first three. He just turned it around on a tough bull, one that throws off a lot of guys. Didn't throw off his part owner today right there. 85 1/4 for Tanner. I like it.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what he needed today. That is a confidence boost on Super Saturday. Watch out for him tonight. He will be coming back with a vengeance. He was a little tentative last night, and this is exactly what he needed. Just undoes himself. There's this smile. We've been looking for that all weekend long. Good cowboy right there.
Scott Schiffner of Strathmore. What do you say about the guy? He's been a two-time Canadian champion. He just comes off a PBR World or Canadian Finals Championship. Just the other day, he and his lovely wife gave birth to their third, little Oakland, 3 daughters. And I'll tell you, I just love watching this guy ride bulls. And you know, the more that you start to think, oh, he can't do it again. He cannot do it again. He goes and does it again. So let's watch Scott Schiffner right now as he gets ready on buffalo chips from the Franklin firm.
This bull has bucked off some of our best, including Tanner Girlets that just rode a moment ago. So that tells you how good this bull is. And inside that buck chute right now, he's asking for the Cowboys to move the bull over a bit. He's not pleased with the set of the bull. We need that bull standing squarely on all 4 feet so the cowboy can get the good feel of what's going to go on when he nods his head to come on out of the buck chute. As you said, Dave, this is a great cowboy. This is the money-winningest Canadian cowboy on Canadian soil we have ever had in bull riding.
Might be the face of professional rodeo in Canada, really, because he's just such a tremendous ambassador of our sport. He is professional up and down the line, including in the arena and out. And he's going to work right now on this tough bull. All right, bull goes to the right. Now going to go back the other way. When that happens, kind of a little fake right, back to the left, especially when you're riding with your right hand, that's a very, very tough bull to ride. We're going to take another look at it. What happens? Now watch the fact that he's riding with his right hand, and it looked like, to me, maybe even to Scott, that this bull would stay into that right move. See right there, and he's in control right there. But then the bull jumps out of it, goes back the other way, and it's so hard when they fake right, go back to the left. You're riding with your right hand. Scott Schiffner not going to get it done today.
You know, these bulls are not only strong and fast, they are very, very intelligent, and they know where those cowboys are at all times. The minute a cowboy goes off, they know exactly where he is. Tyler Thompson of Black Diamond won the round last night. 87.25 was his score. Today we have Big Valley Black from the Vol Rodeo Company. We are around. We're looking good. Look at him bend at the waist. That's what he needs to do today. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're talking money once again. Hang on, cowboy. Yeah, whoa. Good Lord. That's Brett Monia and Scott Byrne right there. Great job. The Cowboys away. Hats off to those Cowboys.
Well, you know, the thing about Tyler Thompson, and the other bull riders will kid him about it, you know, and they'll say, you're one of the greatest riders in the world, but your get-offs are sorry. And here's another one right here as he gets into a whole bunch of trouble with another bad get-off right about now. Now watch, going to kind of slide out the back door and get down and out of there, and oh, man. But a nice job for him. 85 point. Yeah, he turns and salutes those bullfighters, says, thanks, guys. Thanks for the save. 85 points for Tyler Thompson.
Let's warm that bull rope up. Now, here's the guy I think we need to keep our eye on for the Canadian Championship right here. This is Devon Mezei of Big Valley. He's riding at his 6th Canadian Finals rodeo, so he is not put off by everything that's going around here. It is mind on his business. He's the cowboy that's leading the aggregate coming into this round of rodeo. And we have a bull here this time called White Devil. This is a loaded bull from the Kesslers. He's 1,800 pounds.
Well, that is a lot of bovine bad attitude right there. But this man has placed in all 3 rounds. Won the opening round, came back with a split of 5th in round 2, was 3rd last night, and as you pointed out, is very, very solid in that aggregate with a solid 9-point lead in the aggregate. He has just been on his game. Can he do it again? Now, he knows that Tanner Byrne is already sitting on 4 for 4. That's the guy that's probably in closest pursuit right now, especially with Schiffner bucking down moments ago. So let's watch right now as he gets ready.
And winning that aggregate is as good as winning a round. That pays $11,470 as well.
Exactly.
And that's going to be very, very important on Sunday afternoon. That's like having another bonus round coming at you if you've done well. Nods his head and we're on out of there. Bull coming around, look out. Boy.
Well, it was not there right from the beginning, and you can see right there he's saying, I did not have my game face on. That first jump out of there got into trouble very early on, and he knows that could be very, very costly for him a little further down the line. So he just didn't get it done right there. Devon Mezei not able to conquer White Devil today. Well, let's get back to our re-ride.
Yeah, we're back to Tai Patton. This time we've got a bull called Blackjack from the Northcott's down inside. You can see it's Northcott up on top of the buck chutes back in behind looking at this bull. Now Tai is going to jump back in there and make some money this round. He's not had the kind of finals that he's wanted thus far. He comes on in here sitting second last in amongst all the bull riders. But this cowboy knows what it's like to win. He knows what it takes to win, and he can do it. Get that hand down in there. Hang on. Tai Patton about ready. Oh, he's got to move that bull over a bit. He says, all right, let's get me on out of here. Let's win some money. That right hand is hanging on to a lot of bull. Look out, cowboy.
Wow.
The bullfighters take the bull away. No score. Tai Patton, no score. Great bull from the Northcotts right there.
Boy, that was a tough deal right there. You kind of got him, took a little bit of a smack right there, but holy Dinah, tough bull right there. Well, let's take another look at it right here because that bull is bucking away from his hand, right-handed, and bull bucking to the left, and then he kind of got booted as he went out of there, took a little shot in the face. But he's tough. He'll be back tomorrow night. But that guy, for the first time, taking a victory lap here in our bull riding, Dakota Buttar with a tremendous ride. He was in with 87 and 3/4 points. Nice job by him.
You know, I can hardly wait for him to be interviewed by Katie.
Well, and Frontier Western Shop brought us the bull riding. Frontier Western Shop, of course, in Claresholm and Airdrie.